heading down to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription, but it was going to be a pleasant walk. It was supposed to be sunny this morning. It's kind of rainy. There's a lot on my mind. I guess first things first, because I'm wearing this hat. Sports. Detroit Lions are 9-1 now. Fantastic season for the Detroit Lions. Formula One restarts tonight in Las Vegas. Other sports, Premier League, England have been playing well in some international Champions League thing. So that's going well, and then the Premier League restarts this weekend, so I'll be watching Arsenal, see if they can put in a good performance. Going back to Detroit, I guess, in America, there has been some news from America. I do work with Americans every single day. There's lots of things I like about America, but the politics is not one of them. And of course, I got family in the United States, and I'll be getting excited about Thanksgiving coming up. So all the best to my American friends and family. Moving on to social media. Big topic I talk about quite a lot in terms of what I do, what I share, and I'm always changing things, and the frequency of sharing and what I share is up and down, but it's not my job. It's just something I enjoy doing, to just connect with people and share things that I find beautiful or interesting or funny. Maybe comment on things going on with other people, be part of the conversation, so to speak. I enjoy doing that, and you get what you put in, I think. And so there's talk very recently, last couple of weeks really, of more and more people leaving Twitter or X and going to a platform called Blue Sky. So I'm over there now. I'll post this on there in some form, and I'm liking it. I'm committed to it, starting to use it, starting to connect, starting to create channels and lists and curating who I follow and stuff like that. But again, not being afraid to comment and engaged with complete strangers who may have similar interests, or comment or share things that I find interesting. Why not give them some feedback? Not just a like, but a comment. Be part of the conversation. Am I walking fast or talking fast? Anyway, almost at Eglinton. I've been on Threads for a little while, and it's okay. It's an alternative to Twitter, and it has the synchronization with Instagram, or vice versa, and Facebook, so it's kind of in that community, and so I continue to use it. But the non-Facebook, more independent realm seems to be Blue Sky right now. If we turn that dial up a bit more to true kind of decentralization in the social media world, then Nostr is something that I've created an account for. So for the time being, Blue Sky seems to be the hot thing. Threads is winding down, or just within the kind of Meta and Facebook universe. Instagram kind of have to partake with some photography. Facebook, that's where my friends live basically. So I'm still have a flowchart that I created in terms of how I share things and determine where to put things and synchronize things, including YouTube for videos like this. Still work in progress, but keeps me entertained, I guess, and engaged and curious and testing things. So social media, a little bit of politics, very little, some sports, cameras. The Toronto Photo Walks, went on a walk with them. on Saturday. I've been part of that group for many years, but I haven't gone to many walks. But I always enjoy it when I get out to see Paul and with a group of keen photographers. I like to get out and socialise and talk and take photographs. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I'll give you a pointer. Vacations, travel, I've done a lot this year, and it's fantastic. I've loved it. I have so many great experiences, stories, adventures, photographs, videos that I continue to curate and put out there and enjoy looking at. I'm about halfway to my destination. It's a little warmer than I thought, but with no hair, I need some hat to keep me warm. Been very, very lucky. I am a lucky guy with all the traveling I do. Suzanne and I have had some wonderful holidays this year and plan to do more next year. And it takes a lot of money, of course. It takes a lot of preparation and some stress, but it's always worth it. But there's also things that I love about this city, this province, this country, and I probably don't share enough photography and videography about this beautiful place in the world. So I hope to remedy that. Just waiting for my prescription. Got a few minutes here. So one thing I didn't talk about in terms of tech was the drone. Turns out I hadn't used it for a long time. But I think there was 3 occasions just over the last month I used it, and again, it doesn't really kind of drive a huge amount of content, but I always get something new from it. And one thing I am getting better at is taking stills with it, so I'll drop a few in here. But whenever I'm traveling somewhere and I see something and I have a little bit of time, and I know I'm in a relatively safe area, if I have it with me, of course, take it out and fly it. Oh, it takes maybe 10 minutes to capture the environment around you. And one thing I was talking to Suzanne about this morning, how little actually does it take to grab someone's attention. So if they're just browsing social media, scrolling through, and if I have an interesting thumbnail or interesting picture, perhaps with some content behind it or some ideas behind it, that I think is a strategy. You just got to stay on top of it, and again, spend a little bit of time creating some interesting visual clues to what you have to say, and who may find your stuff interesting. So I think that I think I can envision smaller doses just to get engaged, but then pointers to more in-depth material. So on Instagram, for instance, I just share a few highlights. Instagram limits you on any amount of photos you take anyway, or can post, which is 5, I think. I noticed on Blue Sky it looks like it's 4 maybe. So you can't do much there, but there's enough to give you a hint about something you have to share or have to say. A few lines, a few teasers if you like, and then pointer to something else, whether it's Flickr or YouTube or a blog or something like that. So that's kind of a fresh idea from this morning's conversation over breakfast. On my way back home, shout out to Guardian Pharmacy at Young and Daysville. Superb service with the lovely people there. So I'm heading home, I guess. Just in closing, why do I ramble on about this stuff? I like to share my stories. I like to share what I've seen in the world, what I think is funny or beautiful or interesting, and social media is my way of doing that to friends and family, but also strangers in the public. Why not? but that's not for everybody. If you are someone that has something to say to a broader audience, how do you want to tell those stories? You know, in this global WWW, are there some of you that are inspired to share stories in photography and art, music, books they read, movies they love, to a broader audience and connect more broadly with all kinds of people? So if you are those people and this helps you kind of think about ways to do that, then I'm doing a good job. I'm enjoying sharing these ideas with you, and a little walk in the rain on a mid-November Thursday in lovely Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Have a great day.